Ever since the president really ratcheted up trade tensions earlier this year, Wall Street's been worried about a host of industries that heavily rely on Chinese manufacturing, like electronics. But some companies have managed to defy the sector-wide weakness, which brings me to Logitech International, the maker of computer peripherals like keyboards and mice, along with headphones, mobile speakers, remote controls, and expensive high-end gaming equipment. After roaring hard for ages under the leadership of CEO Bracken Darrell, Logitech peaked a little over a year ago, and then it got hammered during the market-wide meltdown before bouncing right back in the first quarter. Then the trade war heated up, and since then the stock's been flatlining. Now, last night, Logitech reported, and the results were okay. The company delivered inline earnings on slightly weaker than expected sales, with strength in video collaboration and PC peripherals, allowing them to perform pretty well despite a challenging environment. In response, the stock dipped a few cents, but look, it could have been a lot worse. Do not take it from me. Why don't we go to Bracken Darrell? He's the president and CEO of Logitech International to get a better read on the quarter and the company's prospects. Mr. Darrell, welcome back to Mad Money.
Jim, it is so good to be back.
Well, Bracken, I got to tell you, you're an upbeat fella, and I've always shared your optimism and your constructive nature. But here we go. You say this quarter we delivered great numbers, video collaboration. We continue to perform in spite of the challenging macro environment. Come on. Your stuff transcends that nonsense, doesn't it?
It does. You know, we grew 6% overall, but we grew 60% in our video collaboration business, 6% in our PC business. So, yeah, we had a good, solid quarter, and despite the macroeconomic noise.
Now, I look at the revenue line of video collaboration. We got to start talking a lot more about this. You know what? I feel a lot of times, Bracken, we've come on, we've looked at your great mice. We know that you have low latency. Yep. We've looked at your fabulous speakers. I know I bought them. I've also bought the Jaybirds. This is the video collaboration. You're coming in how much underneath the big guys, and to me, easily assembled and ready to roll.
Yeah, you know, we enable, Zoom or Microsoft or Google, whatever video service you want. We come in at really about the cost of a couple of chairs in a conference room, and you can video enable the room, and you can pay for that by saving one trip to Europe or China. So it's incredibly affordable. It's
go ahead.
1/10, to answer your question, 1/10 the cost of or 1/20th the cost of those video conference systems of yesteryear.
Well, don't you have to given the fact that cheap value quality always wins in the end, will we be speaking about Logitech as a video collaboration company that also has interesting gaming and peripherals?
Well, you know, maybe. I mean, this has gone from 0 7 years ago to it's 10% of our total company. As you said, it grew 60% this quarter. So it's going to be a big business for us. We think one day this will be a $1 billion business.
Well, I mean, that would be remarkable because not that long ago, if you had a number in gaming that was not blowout versus even last year's comparison because of Fortnite, I would say Logitech's going to go down. Your number was distorted by how strong Fortnite was last year. And I said, oh, boy, is this stock going to get hit? It was just the opposite. People are recognizing that you've got a game plan that's far more than peripherals.
Yeah, I mean, we are really a portfolio of businesses. You know, gaming, we have businesses in gaming, we have businesses now in video collaboration, we have businesses in PC peripherals, we have businesses in music, earphones. So we really are we're a portfolio of peripherals for cloud services, and that gives us a lot of strength even in ups and downs of different individual markets.
Well, we got to talk China. I know you put some price increases through. How difficult is it for you to navigate China? Because some of the companies we've been dealing with, like Hasbro, they really got beat up this quarter. This was the one where the retailers didn't know what to do. It seems like that the end markets, and you've got some powerful end markets, they're all a little confused by the tariffs.
Yeah, you know, we've been in China for 25 years. We've been manufacturing in China. We have a great market in China. You know, it's our number 2 sales market in the world. So we've as the tariffs have gone through, we've done everything we could to really manage our supply chain to just go after straight lower cost reductions, raise prices where we needed to in the U.S. and we've made some moves to factories outside of China. So it's really been a concerted effort to set ourselves up to mitigate the tariffs.
Now, are you trying aggressively, like the president wants, to get out of China, or is it just kind of slow and steady? You're doing okay. No need to leave a country that's been so good to you.
Well, you know, we're attacking this in a collection of ways. We do have some exits from China, but we also have some other methods to lower our costs, and we've raised prices in some places.
Now, you've got a lot of consumer goods that don't have to be bought. For instance, I love your speakers. You can sink them. You knock them in the water, unlike my cell phone, and it's fine. I mean, these are terrific, terrific kind of fun gifts. I always give your stuff as gifts. How's the consumer?
Absolutely.
They still buying?
Yeah, they're still buying. You know, generally speaking, I think, you know, the cool thing about our business is we're sort of resistant to the normal recession or things that might affect other companies because our price points are relatively low. They're super giftable. It's that time of the year, so please do buy. And then even where we really have higher prices, they're relatively speaking, like in video conferencing, low. So, and they actually save you so much money that you can save money as a company if you just video enable rooms and don't fly.
All right, now, last question. We are still seeing an explosion, correct, in esports, e-gaming, young people getting involved, gaming parlors. I know that the big casino companies are anxious to do it. A lot of the stadiums are doing it. Still early innings?
Still early innings. You know, I get a message or a call every week or 2 or 3 from colleges or high schools that are putting in gaming programs. It's starting with young people and it's moving up. And you know, it's going everywhere. I wouldn't be confused by the Fortnite effect. Underneath that, the secular trend is absolutely still going strong.
Well, your stock's up nicely this year. I think it should keep going up. I want to thank Bracken, Darrell, Logitech's president and CEO, and, by the way, chief innovator, because there's a lot of cool stuff here. That money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.